Farming is a high-tech industry today. Farmers are responsible stewards of the land, and part of that stewardship is ensuring that the nutrients that are applied to the soil are used by the plants and don't go either through the soil profile or washed off the land into waterways. The Fertiliser Quality Council has established the spread mark scheme to ensure that farmers do get a quality assured spreading of their fertiliser, recognising that fertiliser is the largest input into farming and it's critically important for both agronomic and environmental reasons that fertiliser is correctly placed on the land. Fertmark and the spread mark schemes are voluntary schemes, voluntary industry schemes. The collective industry has established a code of practice and everybody works to that code of practice. You see, the advantage to farmers is clear-cut. Farmers know what they're applying and they know it will be applied effectively.
Your spread mark ticket's up to date, is it?
Yes, it is. Everything's up to date.
I think farmers should use Fertmark fertilisers and spread mark accredited spreaders, contracting spreaders, simply because the price of all your fertiliser products, your cartage, your spreading, it's all the same, regardless of who you use. So with everything going up in price and being so expensive, you may as well know that it's going in the right place. You may as well know that the money you're spending is on the paddock where it's going to grow the grass.
Spread mark guarantee tells us that the fertiliser will be placed where it's supposed to be, that it will stay on our farm, that it won't get into waterways and won't be wasted in any way. Yes, Fertmark fertilisers are the best to use. They give us a third-party guarantee that the product is what the manufacturer says it is, and combined with a spread mark operator, that's the best guarantee that we can ask for as farmers. The fertiliser is going to stay on our paddocks, out of waterways, and it's exactly where we need it.
The process of testing is quite straightforward. We set out a line of collecting trays. The truck passes over the trays, spreading as it goes, just one pass. We then lift those trays and weigh the amount in each one, and then the tray values, or the amount in each tray, is added into to a computer program, and then there's a computer overlapping and the calculation of the evenness of application. I'm audited as one of the part of the quality assurance parts of the program to maintain the quality of the whole process.
To be spread mark accredited to the farmer, I believe that we know where we're placing the fertiliser and placing it accurately on the grassland and not in waterways or in ponds. And we just hope that everybody in the industry comes along and becomes spread mark accredited to place the fertiliser in the right place.
It's quite a commitment, but it's well worthwhile. It involves the spread testing every 2 years, which I've done the last 10 years since they got developed this program. We've got to have our gear up to date and our driver certifications. But my clients spend a lot of money on fertiliser, so I've got to play my part and have it spread correctly. So I don't think it'll be long before all farmers demand the spread mark.
The job of spread mark auditor involves travelling around, visiting the people who test the spreaders and make sure that they are competent and that they follow the rules. We can ensure that fertiliser spreading companies are able to spread to the standards, and if they don't, there's a process in place for complaining, and we go out and we investigate, we interview the farmer, interview the spreading tester, and make sure that if the job's not been done properly, that there's some correction is applied. Yes, I am absolutely certain this program is robust and good for farmers and is working.
The whole Fertmart spread scheme is designed to actually benefit farmers and to actually tap into the quality assurance programs that most farmers are now involved with. And in other words, it actually provides an assurance that you're using the right type of fertiliser and that you're putting it in the right place and that you can verify what's being done. In essence, it provides the platform that farmers need to basically put the insurance program.
Oh yeah, no, yep, oh yeah, to get healthy stock, you need healthy pastures. That takes 3 steps. Testing the soil to find the nutrients you need, getting the right Fertmart fertiliser to do the job, and spreading with an accredited spreader. Farmers would have to be crazy not to use Fertmart and Spreadmart.
Both the Fertmart and the Spreadmart scheme enables farmers to get the most out of their investment in fertiliser, both knowing what they are putting on and getting confidence in that it is going where they want it, at the rate they want it, to provide the maximum economic benefit. We're looking at probably at least a 40% reduction in the output from our agricultural systems if we didn't use fertiliser.
We need fertiliser in New Zealand because our soils are deficient in nutrients, and we need to supplement our soils, in particular in phosphorus, in sulphur, in potassium, magnesium and calcium, and some trace elements to meet the crop demands or the pasture demands, so that we can grow high value pastures that are full of the correct amount of energy for animal production.
One of the things that Spreadmart has done is made sure that the spread pattern from spreaders is tested. Therefore, we know what the spread pattern is. I must admit that it worries me that there's a large number of spreaders out spreading fertiliser in New Zealand that we've basically got no idea of how they're performing. The Spreadmart, these spreaders have been tested. Spreadmart really looks at the spreading of fertiliser. Fertmart is ensuring that we're putting products through our spreaders that are actually of good quality, of good spreadability, that we're not putting blends in that won't spread, that are basically going to cause the contractor problems and are going to cause the farmer problems as well. So it's about recommending products that will actually spread well.